Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm going to do a really fun, but trying to keep it light colored, summery tutorial. I want to use like pastels. I think I want to use purple, peach, hot pink, I don't know. I always put dark colors in the outer corner, and I think I want to just keep it a little bit lighter today. So I'm going to try. That's, you know, not really my style, but I'm going to try because I want to do something a little bit different. So my hair is curled. I feel like I look like, I don't know. I feel like it looks interesting. And it'll probably fall very soon because it's humid outside. So, but I wanted to do something different with my hair as well. Before we get started, I did have a question as to what I use for my hair color. So in terms of the roots, I always use the L'Oreal High Color. You can get it at Sally Beauty Supply. This time I used the shade Red. The last time I used the shade Magenta. I think I'm going to go back to the Magenta, but this hair color is actually meant for people with dark hair. So you don't have to bleach your hair first. You just use this. And you also want to use a developer. I think it says developer 30 with it, 20 or 30. You could use either one. I usually use 30 because it tends to last longer and turn out brighter. It needs to be redone fairly soon, but yeah, so, and I probably do it once every, I would say 5 or 6 weeks. It depends on how often I've washed my hair and whether or not I've gone swimming. So this is, but yeah, they have different shades. Sally Beauty Supply, I think it's like $5, and then maybe like $2 or $3, maybe $5 for the developer, depending. And a lot of times they'll have like buy 2 get 1 free, so I try to buy, you know, multiples during the sale. Yeah, and I really like it. I really like it. I like the fact that I lightened my hair a little bit one time back in August of last year. Since then, I have not lightened it at all. So wherever it's purple is where I kind of lightened it, but not all of it, just like throughout. That's why there's like multiple shades of purple, I think, in my hair. So, and then once the roots started to grow out, I just used this so that I wouldn't have to continuously bleach my hair. And then I just take the other hair color that I'm going to show you, and put it over top of this once it starts to fade. And I use the Arctic Fox hair color. Kristen Leanne here on YouTube, she has this company, Arctic Fox. And you can also now get this at Sally Beauty Supply, so that's really exciting. I think it's maybe like $7 a bottle, and I definitely do not use the whole bottle per, you know, use. And I mix together Virgin Pink, and then I mix in some Girls Night, and then this last time I mixed in some Periwinkle as well. So that is what I use, and she does donate a huge proceed. She donates a huge portion of the proceeds to animal shelters and homeless animals and stuff like that. So it's a really good cause as well. So that is what I use. Let me just set them down. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, no, I guess that's it. We'll get started. And I've already done my brows per usual, so I will start by putting on my tape. I did move some things around, so we'll see if I can find things today. I tried to set out most of what I'm using for the tutorial. So, and I just, again, I know I say this all the time, but you guys have no idea how much I appreciate all of your comments, all of the love and the support from all of you guys. I have talked to a few of you personally. I talked to Mel. I talked to Charlotte today. She is awesome. Hi, Charlotte. I'm so happy that I'm becoming friends with you guys, as well as, you know, having you as my subscribers. So it really means a lot to me. And any one of you, if you want to talk about anything or you just want to say hi, like, feel free anytime to message me on Instagram. I mean, you can also put a comment in the comment section below and I will answer you. But if you want to talk one-on-one and, you know, you don't want somebody to see what we're talking about, then, you know, you can always message me personally on Instagram. By the way, I wanted to show you, yesterday I used the Urban Decay electric palette, and this did stain my eyes, whereas the Juvia's Place one did not. So that is what I was talking about with staining the eyes. It's just that sometimes pigmented shadows like that will stain your eyes. So I'm going to use a dry Sonia Kashuk sponge to blend out my MAC paint stick in white. Yeah, I always tend to put some type of dark purple, dark blue, black, dark green, some kind of dark shade in the outer corner, which always turns the whole look kind of a little bit darker. And so today I wanted to challenge myself, I guess, a little bit to keep it a little bit lighter than normal. So we shall see. And I think it was also inspired by my mirror shade, so okie doke. I'm gonna start out by being crazy and using actually a liquid lipstick on my eyes. So let me grab a brush. This is a Vasanti brush. I got it in a Ipsy bag or a Birchbox, I forget. And this is called Diamond from Jeffree Star. It was from the family collection. And I'm gonna do one eye at a time. So I'm just gonna take it and put it over top of that white base, but only on the inner corner because I'm going to be using a really like duochrome shade on my inner corner. So I want this as the base just for that one color. So I'm going to do that. Okay, once I get this laid down, I will talk more, but this is a don't breathe, don't talk type of moment. And if you hear noises, my dogs are in here with me, so that is probably what you hear. Did I moisturize my face? I don't even remember. Hold on. Let me... I know I put on eye cream. I use the Tatcha eye cream because sometimes when I feel like I need it, I put eye cream under my eyes right before I start doing my makeup, but I don't think I moisturized. No, we're gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown face base. I want to use something different. Okay, if I can get it open. There's like this little tab that just like got smushed in there. There we go. Okay. Just gonna have to work around the tape. Where the tape is, I put eye cream anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. But I want this to soak in before we, like while we're working on our eyes. Okay, doke. Okay, now that can sink in while we do our eyes. Okay. So now I'm gonna take a flat shader brush. I think I'm gonna take this Morphe blue one. Again, I don't know the name. And I have two eyeshadows here. You could use either one. I have Blacklight from Makeup Geek, and I have Cakewalk from ColourPop. And if you look at them in person or you swatch them, well, here, I'll swatch them for you. They don't swatch very well by themselves because they're duochromes, but they're very light. But let's see if you could see that. They look identical to me. So I am going to use Cakewalk because I do think that Cakewalk by ColourPop is a little bit more pigmented. So I'm just going to take that and put that right over that liquid lipstick. And it'll give it a really pretty iridescent sheen. But it'll, if I were to just put this by itself, in my inner corner, there is no way that it would show up on my skin. So, I mean, in some lights it might, but overall it would not. It would just look like slightly purple. So I want it, because I want it to be more opaque and more pigmented, that's why I'm putting it over top of this liquid lipstick. And I have another purple base that I usually use called Mauvism from MAC. It's a paint, but they discontinued it, so. I bought a bunch of backups. I don't know if you guys know this. So there's a company called the Cosmetics Company store, and it is a store that sells discounted any company by Estee Lauder. So like Estee Lauder owns MAC, Bobbi Brown, Origins, Prescriptives. That's not even a company anymore, I don't think. I think they went out of business. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Stila. There's more. Too Faced, I guess now Estee Lauder owns. I'm going to be going into the Pinky Rose Bright Lights palette. I just like putting the sleeve back on, but I used this for my Festival 1 look, I think. So it's this beautiful, gorgeous palette. And I'm gonna play around with like Tiki and Dreamsicle, Becky right here, and Pop Rocks. And I'm just gonna kind of, I might even use Glitz, which is this minty. I think I'm gonna go in with Glitz first. So any company basically owned by Estee Lauder, they sell. And they sell it at a discounted price. And sometimes they have current products, sometimes they have products that just got discontinued or limited edition items. But it's always like, if you go in there, a MAC eyeshadow is usually like $8 or less. And everything in there is like heavily discounted. So, and they usually are at like outlet malls. So if you have not checked that place out, I love that store. So I check it from time to time. I haven't been in a really long time, so I just kind of added that minty. And then I'm gonna go into Dreamsicle, which is the orange, and I'm gonna use my Morphe M441. So I was talking to Christy this morning, and well, I guess I wasn't really talking to her. We were talking in the messages, and she said, you know, she was talking about my eyeshadow at first, and Christy, you are so sweet. She was giving me a lot of feedback and stuff like that, compliments, talking about my eyeshadow. And then all of a sudden she messaged me and she said, what is that in the frame at timestamp 102? And this is the video that I just uploaded. I guess it uploaded like in the middle of the night because the internet was taking forever yesterday. And it was in the video I just did, my Whatever Happened to the Pala Wednesday. And I was like, I don't know, what are you talking about? So I went and I looked. Now I'm going into Becky, the hot pink shade. And oh my gosh, you guys, I have no clue what that is. If you watch from this side, all of a sudden something looks like it's coming either from above me or like from the side of my head, and it just goes whew, and it like swoops down. So I don't know. Comment down below if you saw it. I'm pretty sure now you're gonna go watch it. So if you do and you see it, comment down below what you think it could be. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I can't think of what it would be. So yeah, I don't know. But let me know what you think, because that definitely freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. It was creepy. Very creepy. So, who knows? I'm using a lot of that shade, Becky. And I'm keeping it on the outer V, but I'm also bringing it a little bit into the crease. So, I got a request to do a full face of drugstore And the only item, I looked through my collection, the only item I don't own from the drugstore is the is eyeshadow, like an eyeshadow palette or like single eyeshadows. I do have like NYX, and I have Makeup Revolution, and I have Morphe, which are technically on the drugstore side of Ulta, but I want to do something more along the lines of like Maybelline, L'Oreal, Revlon, CoverGirl, something like that. I'm now going into Pop Rocks. I don't remember if I said that or not, and just kind of brightening that up, making it a little bit more purple. So yeah, so I want to, tomorrow I'm going to get my chunky butt up and wobble on down to Walgreens and pick out some drugstore eyeshadow. Do you guys watch Rich Lux? He always says that I'm gonna wobble my fat butt down to wherever. I think it's so funny. I think he's hilarious. But he was talking about going to the casino, and he was like, oh, I wobbled my fat butt down to play the slot machines, and I just was laughing. Him and Luscious Massacre, who is also here on YouTube, were doing some videos together recently. So I'm going to, what am I going to use? I'm going to use Nefri from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's a Skin Frost. It's this one. It also came from the family collection. I don't know what this is. It just kind of turned dark there, but anyhow, I'm using that shade to highlight my brow bone, I believe. A little bit. Yes. And this is as dark as I'm going to make the look. Normally, I would put like a violet purple, a black, or a dark blue in the outer corner, but I am challenging myself to not do that today. I want to do something like springy, summery, light. I was watching I Love Sarai, and she was doing a eyeshadow look with the new Fenty highlighters, and she was using them like on the eyes, the cheeks, and she did like not exactly what I'm doing, but like she did a really light, springy pastel type of look as well. And I thought, oh gosh, I need to do something like that, because I'm always doing, you know, bright yet darker shades. So let me know what you guys think. I keep covering my face with the mirror today, I'm sorry. And let me know down below. I want you guys to choose 2 to 3 colors that you would like me to do a look with together. So a color combo, I guess is what I should have said. And let me know in the comments below what you would like to see. And maybe I will choose your color combo. Okay. I'm going to use a primer. No. I'm going to use this primer. No, I'll use that one, my drugstore one. I'm going to use the Milk Blur Stick. I almost said the Melt Blur Stick. Well, it doesn't even exist. So let me know too if you see anything in this video. That just really freaked me out. I mean, it could have just been a hair in front of the lens. I really don't know. But I don't think so, because it looked bigger. I don't know. Things can look weird on camera, like, but it definitely was enough to freak me out a little bit. I am gonna use the combination of my Fenty foundation, which as soon as I stopped filming yesterday I found, and my Giorgio Armani Power Fabric foundation. This one here and this one here. And the shade, the Power Fabric, I have the shade 3.5. I'm probably not in that shade, which is why I tend to mix it with my Fenty. And what's funny is I don't like the foundation by itself, but I like the combination between Fenty and this one is probably my favorite. high-end foundation combination. So let me put a little something on my lips first. This is just a Sephora moisturizer for the lips. They don't actually sell it anymore, which totally sucks because it is one of the few. I love minty lip products, and usually if it's not minty, I won't put it on my lips. But that is one of the few minty non-minty products that I actually really like. That smells good. Wow. I think I can't tell if it's my lips or if it's my foundation. It's one or the other though. Okay, Anya, let's see. I'm gonna spritz my beauty blender. My Sonia Kashuk sponge. I don't actually use the beauty blender. I had one. I paid $20 for it, which is crazy for a sponge. And then I used it one time and I really didn't like it. I mean, I was gonna return it, to be honest with you, because I just felt like it was too flimsy for me. Like, I don't want my beauty blenders to be, or my beauty sponges to be like stiff, but I don't want them to be like bouncy, like too bouncy. I don't know. This is bouncy, but I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just like blah, like there's nothing there. I don't know. It's strange. It's strange to me. I don't like that one. So anyhow, so I was gonna return it. And the day that I was going to return it, I couldn't find it. And then I looked everywhere, and then I found it in my dog's mouth. So my dog Suki, who likes to chew everything she sees when you're not looking, found it somehow. I must have I think I was doing my makeup in bed or something, and I must have not realized that it fell out of my train case. And I was on the bed, and she just, I mean, she literally annihilated that thing in about 10 seconds. So she got a $20 fun chew toy experience for 10 seconds. And I have never bought another one since. I use the Real Technique sponges. I use this one a lot. I got this one right before my channel started. And 2 months ago, I got a 2-pack. So this is what it looks like when it's not wet and needs to be washed. And this is what it looks like when it is wet. So, whew, that would have sucked. So, yeah. And I got a 2-pack at Target because that's where they sell Sonia Kashuk. And I got a 2-pack for $10, $9.99, something like that. So I really like it a lot. I like the Morphe sponge as well, but I don't like that I have to order it because I have yet to find it at the particular Ulta near me. So I don't see it in the store. They say they're getting it, but I still haven't seen it in the store. If I could actually, that and the setting spray, if I could just pick those up in the store, that would be phenomenal. I'm using the Naked Skin, it's actually a color correcting fluid, but it's in the shade pink, and it's very good for as a concealer for me, for my skin tone. So I just put a little under the eyes and blend it out, and I take what's left over and I just put it on my chin, sides of my nose, and then I just do A, to highlight, and B, because I feel like my chin, my forehead just right here, and the sides of my nose is where the foundation tends to come off first, if it's gonna come off. So I like to give it a little extra oomph. And then I'm gonna take my Sweet Peach Perfect powder, this one, and the Maybelline Fit Me, I think. Yeah, Fit Me loose powder. Those two are my favorite setting powders, I would say. Yeah. And I used to love the Coty Airspun, but it has the strongest smell and it does not go away. Like a lot of scented products, you know, the scent goes away after an hour, 2 hours. No. I put it on and 9 hours later, people are like, what perfume do you have on? And I'm like, yeah, no. So, and I mean, it doesn't smell bad to me, but it does smell like a grandma. And I'm not a grandma. I'm not even a mom. I don't want to smell like a grandma. So, yeah. But I do like the smell. But I don't want my face to smell like that. Especially. I like it. I like smelling like sweet scents. I actually did my 5 favorite current perfumes. I'm gonna do a favorites video probably after this, like a monthly favorites. I realized I've done like my current favorite whatevers in categories, but I've never done like a monthly favorites. And I'm gonna do not just makeup, but I'm gonna do skincare, and I'm going to do like an item of clothing, a purse that I got, but I don't know which video is gonna go up first. It's gonna, whoa, sorry, I just put my hand right in front of the camera. I don't know if this one's gonna go up first or that one, so I don't know which one you will see first. I'm gonna use the Sweetie Pie bronzer from Too Faced. I really like this bronzer. Like, I feel like it is so, what is the word? It's so radiant. Like, it's just, it's really good. It's just so, I'm gonna use this Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just gonna use it a little bit to contour just a little. It's just so radiant, and I like the tone. It's not too cool tone, but it's also not orange like a lot of, if you guys, I don't know how many of my videos you guys have watched yet, but this is the Morphe R2. I had one video where I used a Wet n Wild contour powder, and I called it a poop contour because it literally looked like a streak of something on my face. Speaking of poop, and you don't hear that sentence every day, have you guys seen the new commercial? I saw it on as an ad on YouTube, I think. Yeah. And it was for Halo dog food, and it's like meet Poopsie. I'm not even kidding. You guys are probably like, what just happened? What is she talking about? So there's this commercial, and basically it's supposed to promote, like, it's supposed to be telling you that Halo dog food really gives your dog like a good digestive system, which is great. And they have this like little poop with a halo on it. And it's like, you know, Poopsie, Poopsie. And it's like singing this song about Poopsie. And it says, you know, about how it gives your dog like great digestion. I don't know. It's something. Check it out online. They have it on YouTube if you want. But it just made me laugh. So this is the NYX Ombre Blush and Code Breaker. I just think those commercials are so funny and weird. Like, I don't know. Let me know what commercial you have found to be funny, like in a wow, that was something kind of way. I know a lot of the poopery commercials are interesting. And there's Boys to Men singing about diarrhea. That's another one. It's just, sometimes I just wonder what goes through the mind of some of these creators for commercials. But you know what? We're talking about it, so, or at least I am. So there you go. Okay, I just used the same Real Techniques sponge that I used for my contour. Now, highlighter. I think I'm going to do my eye. I'm going to do my eye. No, I'm going to do my lower lash line first, I think, because because I want to think about what highlighter I want to use. I have pulled out like 3 of them and I just feel like I can't decide. And I wish there was like an option like to ask you guys live, like which highlighter should I use? Which eyeliner should I use? Which this should I use? That would be awesome. Somebody needs to create that because that would be helpful. But yeah, I'm just sharpening this pencil. I'm going to use a white eyeliner actually today. This is called, it is a matte ombre. I don't know why it's called ombre. It's just one color. It's just white. And it is called a colorful shadow and liner in the shade, I want to say Let It Snow. And it's from Sephora brand. Any white liner is fine. I'm just putting that on the lower lash line. And I'm going to blend it out with that same little brush we used, flat shader from the Morphe Blue. Okay, I feel like I got some in my eye. All right, we're gonna go in with the Bright Lights palette again, and I'm gonna use Becky and then Becky and then Pop Rocks. So do you guys have any plans for this weekend? I'm gonna go to Walgreens, like I said, to get pick an eyeshadow or an eyeshadow palette for my tutorial using a full face of drugstore products. I'm also going to go to Sephora, and I have 2 things to return, and I'm probably just going to exchange them and then pay the difference for the Fenty Beauty, the new Kilowatt Duo highlighters. There's like an orange and a pink one, and there's a periwinkle similar to what I have in my inner corner today, and it on the other side is like a silvery taupey gray, I guess would be the way that I would describe it. And then I'll go the third one is like mint green and like I forget what shade. Maybe like that one is the one that's with the gray. I don't know. But okay, so that's the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna put a black eyeliner into the waterline. Woo, almost blinked at the wrong time. This is just my L'Oreal Smoldering Eye Crayon. Okay. I don't know what that was. I was like, okay. And then I was like I just made this weird noise. Okay. You guys probably didn't even hear it, and I just gave myself away. Okay. I think I'm gonna take Nefri. Oh, wait. Yes, hold on. I want to do my inner corner. I'm gonna use this. This is a pigment from Sugar Pill. It's called Ghosted. It has a iridescent, like, pink shift to it. You're probably, whoa, that was close. You're probably not going to be able to see it on camera, even close up. It's like, and maybe on my skin, let me see. Oh yeah, yep. Well, maybe, yeah. You can sort of tell it has like a pink shift. So I'm just going to use that in my inner corner. And I think I'll like the way the look that gives. So I'm going to take this MAC brush. It's just a limited edition. It was from the Rihanna collection. It's the 282. I think you can still get the same brush, just not with Riri's name on it. So I love Rihanna, guys. She's so beautiful and smart, and I really do like the products that I have tried from Fenty. What on earth just happened by my nose? Hold on. don't know what that was. It was like the foundation was missing or something. What is that? Okay. So there we go. And she's one of the only famous people that has come out with makeup that I like. Unless you guys ever really wanted to see it, you'd probably never find Kylie Cosmetics on my channel. And not because I, hate people or whatever. Like, I'm gonna admit, when I'm cleaning my house or something, sometimes I have the Kardashians on in the background. But I just don't like her brand. Like, I just don't like her products. I've tried one liquid lipstick and one highlighter. The reviews I see normally are, for the most part, terrible. Some are good. If you guys know of products that are of hers that are good, let me know down below. Unless you just don't care and don't want to see it. But, if you do know of something that's good, I think her highlighter was okay. I mean, it just wasn't anything revolutionary. And then on top of that, you have to pay an arm and a leg for shipping. You can't get any of it instantly unless you find one of those pop-up stores. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, by the way. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would try it if you guys wanted me to review it or something like that, but it's not something that I personally am like jumping for joy over. The Pastel palette from the Weather collection, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, I could use that. But then I saw people use it and I was like, oh, maybe not. So, I don't know. And I think her items, again, for what they are expensive. And I don't feel like they should be. Just kind of giving them a second coat. I really like this color combination. Oh, and yeah, don't forget, guys, put down your color combination below. And if I choose your color combination, I will shout you out in my video and tell you who I got the color combination from. And of course, as usual, mascara on my nose. But the best thing I have found to do is to let it dry and then pat it out, because then it usually goes away, which it did. Okay. I think I'm gonna use a combination of Nefri, which is very lilac-y pink. It's again this one. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Holographic Studio in 050. I don't know why this doesn't have a name. That's weird. This one has like an iridescent pink shift, but it's more white. And this one, I love it so much, but again, because I'm pale, when I look forward, sometimes it leaves like a cast, so I'm trying to avoid that. So I'm just gonna spray my face with this is a small little travel bottle of the Coconut Fix Plus. At one point, I thought I needed 72 bottles of Fix Plus at one time. Apparently, because I bought 2 of the giant coconut ones and then 2 of the little ones. I think it was because I thought that the coconut was going to be a limited edition, and now it's like permanent. So now I own a bunch. Who knows? Maybe you'll see one of the limited edition, the one with the fruit juicy packaging, in a future giveaway. Oh, and if you guys haven't watched yesterday's video, go watch it, because there's an update to the giveaway. It's a bonus. And yeah, That's all I'm gonna say. You have to have I can't even speak today. You're gonna have to go watch the video to find out what the bonus is. Oh, and don't forget, you guys, I mean, most of you are good on this, but if you want to, you know, if you're not sure how to do it, or if you're not sure if they are or not, you can always message me, or, I mean, leave me a comment, and I'll, you know, I'll respond back to you and let you know if you show up on my subscriber list. But you need to make your subscriptions public in order to have a chance to win the giveaway. So if you, even if you're the winner, if you got picked as the winner and your subscriptions at the time were not public, I might reach out to you and be like, okay, you need to make them public right now, so that, because the whole point is I need to be able to prove or see for sure that you're subscribed to my channel, because in my creator studio, I have like a list of my subscriptions of everybody who's subscribed to me. But if your subscriptions are not public, then I can't see that you're subscribed to me. So that's where that comes in. I'm just going in with a little bit more blush. So just make sure your subscriptions are on. You go to the settings, and then it asks you there if you want your subscriptions and your liked videos and whatnot to be public. You don't have to make your liked videos public, but your subscriptions. And then if you want to make it private again right after the giveaway is over, or if you only want to make it public on the day that I choose the winner, that's fine too. I just want to make sure that you guys have the chance to win the giveaway and that you don't miss out because I couldn't prove that you were subscribed. So okie doke. Do we have anything left? Yes, we do. Lips. For some reason, I always forget lips. I'm always like, okay, guys, have a good day. And then I'm like, oh, wait. Like, in my head, I'm thinking about signing off. And then I'm like, no, wait, lips. So today I'm going to do a bright lip. I have a favorite lipstick. If I had to choose any lipstick in the world that's my favorite, it would be, hopefully in here, I believe it is. It is Airborne Unicorn from Lime Crime. I love the packaging. I love the shade. Oh my gosh, there's like every shade but that one. Hold on, here it is. This has got to be it. Yep, okay. So, Airborne Unicorn is a very bright but very unique shade. Let me clean it off. I always clean off my lipsticks. I think I've told you guys that before. Anytime I haven't used a lipstick in a while, I always clean it off right away. So, this is the shade right here. It's a beautiful lilac color. And I just love it. I don't know why, but it's always been my favorite color. And whenever I wear it, like, people are like, oh, what lipstick are you wearing? And, you know, I've just always liked it. So I am going to use a liner, and I'm actually going to put it over top. No, I won't use a liner. I'm going to put it over top of a liquid lipstick. If you don't like Lime Crime, you don't want to support them, you don't want to buy their products, then I will show you. That's what I'm looking for, is an alternative. There is a Makeup Revolution lipstick that when you put it on, it's called Depraved, and it looks literally almost exactly the same, especially on the lips. And okay, so that's the lipstick version. And then I also have a liquid lipstick version of it, which I put in here so I could show you. And now it's disappeared. Where did it go? So Makeup Revolution makes that same shade that I just showed you in a liquid lipstick form as well, that I thought was in here, but somehow it's probably still in the living room. So if I remember to show you in another video, I will, because I don't want to make you sit here and wait. But yeah, so it's basically like, that's that one. And then Airborne Unicorn is a little bit more pink, has a little bit more pink undertone, but side by side, I mean, on the lips, you could barely tell the difference. This one is like $17. The Makeup Revolution one is, I think, like $3. So, and like I said, they make a liquid lipstick version of it that's also called Depraved. So, very easy to find. I'm going to use Unicorn from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a liquid lipstick. And I'm going to use that first. And then I'm going to put the Airborne Unicorn on top of it. Oh, I didn't even realize this is also called Unicorn. That's funny. This is a, like, true Barbie pink. I probably should have used a liner anyway. I know this video was long and I was a little all over the place, but I wanted to mention a lot of things to you guys. And sometimes I like to just have a longer, chattier video than just this is what I did with my makeup kind of thing. So I hope you guys are okay with it. And if not, let me know down below. So I'm just waiting for that to dry, and then I will put Airborne Unicorn over top of it. This is kind of like the same thing where I put a liquid lipstick and then I put a lip gloss over top of it so that when it wears away there's something underneath, because this is a very creamy lipstick. So I'm just gonna put that on top, and I think I really like these two together. That's such a pretty color. Yes. So I hope that you guys like this look. I decided, you know, today, like I said, I really wanted to do something that was more light and fun and spring-like and not so dark and still bright colors, but a little bit out of my comfort zone. So don't forget to put your color combination down below. You might get picked. Thank you guys again so much for your support. Don't forget to check out the close-ups on Instagram. Good luck in the giveaway. Go watch the update of the giveaway in my last video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And again, I appreciate all of your support. I really do. And have a good day. Bye, guys.